Kilo, Oscar 4, Charlie, Delta Bravo.
Now somebody wants to send CW. This is an active frequency. Please do not deliberately interfere with a frequency that's in use. This is KC9VKV, and the Charlie Delta Bravo station. What is the name there?
What is the name there?
My name is Kelvin, QSL.
Sir, I've only got about 2 dB over my noise level. Try one more time.
2 dB over my noise level. Try one more time.
Kelvin, Kilo, Echo, Lima, Victor, India, November.
Roger, Roger. Kevin, is that correct?
Kevin, is that correct?
QSL.
Roger, Roger, Kevin. And whereabouts are you, sir?
Roger, Kevin. And whereabouts are you, sir?
Just northwest of Atlanta, Georgia.
I should try my Georgia SDR. Let's see what happens there. Come back and tell me just a little bit about your antenna system for about 10 seconds or so.
Antenna system for about 10 seconds or so.
Part of it is running through trees, but it's not the best thing to do with the
Okay, Kevin, let me see if we can get your audio up just a little bit. What radio are you running, sir?
What radio are you running, sir?
This is a YAGI'S DX-1200.
A DX-1200, Roger?
A DX-1200, Roger?
Roger. And I already have my compressor at 30%.
Okay, I understand you do have your compressor already on at 30%, Roger?
At 30%, Roger?
Affirmative.
All right, little deliberate interference. We have a QRMer with us, somebody that just lacks the ability to speak, but just can't stand somebody else communicating. They have to try to exert their influence. But anyway, Kevin, I would suggest that you take a look at your ALC meter and see if you're in the neighborhood of mid-scale to 2/3, Roger.
Mid-scale to 2/3, Roger.
Yes, there is at about 75%.
All right. So tell me about something that you like the best about your radio. Give me about 10 seconds so I can hear you.
About 10 seconds so I can hear you.
Well, after going through this menu and picking out what I need and things like that, I like the filters, I guess. After trying to figure out how to use them, I came around and been able to pick out a lot of weak signals with the filters.
Roger, Kevin. I would say, do you know where your equalization is? Are you familiar with your radio and know where your EQ is?
Your radio and know where your EQ is?
I think I may have lost you there, Kevin. Do you still have a copy?
Lost you there, Kevin. Do you still have a copy?
Yes, I have a copy, and I do know where my EQ settings are.
All right, let's go to your EQ, and I want you to tell me what kind of EQ you have and what the settings are on your EQ.
The low-end EQ is set at 200 with a level of 5. The mid is at a frequency of 800 with a level of 0. And the high is set at 3200 with a level of 10.
Roger, and I'm assuming 10 is the tops of your EQ capability?
Tops of your EQ capability?
It is.
Okay, and your mid-range is exactly correct. I always suggest keeping that mid-range EQ flat because then it makes it much easier to strike a balance between the top and the bottom if the mids are flat. If you boost the mid-range, then it's very hard for the top and bottom to catch up with it. So you have that adjustment just absolutely perfect at a 0, plus or minus 0 on the mid-range. So I wish we had a little more top end there to give you a little bit more articulation. The thing I would suggest in lieu of that would be to roll off one click on the bottom end. Roll off one click on the bottom end, Roger.
Off one click on the bottom end, Roger.
Roger, I'll do that. All right, that's one click off on the bottom end.
Okay, and what mic is that you're using, sir?
What mic is that you're using, sir?
It is the stock MH31 hand mic, and it does have a switch on it, but I'm not sure what it does.
Well, why don't you, if you give me a 5 count, and about at 2, give me a 10 count, and at 5, switch that switch, and I'll tell you what it did.
Switch that switch, and I'll tell you what it did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Roger. Well, I think Mother Nature kind of struck right there, and your level did drop. So I couldn't hear that much difference at the moment. So I'll go ahead and put the switch back where it was, Roger.
Put the switch back where it was, Roger.
Roger.
And Kevin, what's your location, please, sir?
Kevin, what's your location, please, sir?
I think we doubled there. What's your location, Kevin?
What's your location, Kevin?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Roger. Yeah, I think I checked the SDR in Georgia to see if I had a better copy. Tell me, how long have you been an amateur radio operator, sir? And what do you find the best thing about amateur radio?
Amateur radio.
Well, I've been in the amateur less than a year. I just find it fascinating on how much you can talk on 100 watts.
Roger. Yeah, I do wish you had about 500. I would love to have a better copy on you and to be able to hear your audio. But I understand what you're saying there, sir. 100 watts is the backbone of this hobby. There are by far more people that run 100 watts and rely on Mother Nature and propagation to arrive at the points that they're looking for, it all depends on the gods of fate as far as where we talk, because even like on talking to somebody locally on HF, you get like 10 miles away, and you're just liable to need a relay from Poughkeepsie, New York, to find out what the other person's saying, Roger.
Oh, that's completely understand.
Well, Kevin, I think we got it pretty much nailed down at the moment. I would run it like that, and if you get a chance, drop by next Friday, and we'll compare notes and see what you've been up to, Roger.
Roger. I appreciate it. You have a good weekend. KC9VKV, Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Delta Bravo.
Roger, Kevin. 3's that way, sir. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.